Now, French Foreign Minister Florence Parly is in India for a two-day visit aimed at boosting Indo-Pacific cooperation and defense ties. India and France's ties go back a long way. Paris is one of New Delhi's major defense partners. And in the latest, speaking at a virtual conference, Defence Minister Parly has said that France is committed to Make in India initiative by integrating Indian manufacturers into global supply chains. Parly added that Paris is open and ready to supply more Rafale jets on India's request.
I'm sure that there is room for new developments. We, as France, are ready to answer any additional needs or requests that could be made by India. We are open and ready to provide any other Rafale if this is India's decision.
Parly described the use of Rafale jets by the air forces of both countries as a real asset and strength for bilateral cooperation. India and France inked a near $9 billion deal for 36 Rafale jets in 2016. All the aircraft are being manufactured in France to Indian specifications. France has already supplied 33 Rafale jets to India, and the rest are set to be delivered by April next year. Earlier in the day, Defence Minister Florence Parly also met with the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. She also met with Indian President Rajnath Singh, and both the leaders held talks as a part of the annual defence dialogue. Now, Parly met Indian National Security Advisor Ajit Doval as well. The meeting reflected shared will to coordinate closely on counter-terrorism and the situation in Afghanistan. The French Defence Minister also visited the National War Memorial in New Delhi, where she paid tribute to India's fallen soldiers. Parly also paid her respect to India's first Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, who died in a chopper crash last week. India and France are also key players in the Indo-Pacific, speaking on which the French Defence Minister had said that both nations want to preserve the Indo-Pacific as an open and inclusive area, adding that it must be free from any coercion and based on compliance to international law. And now for more on this, our diplomatic correspondent Sudan Sybil brings you all the details.
India-France relationship is a relationship which is much celebrated. The visit of the French Defence Minister signifies the increased engagement between the two sides. This is her second visit to India in last 2 years. She visited last year as well when the induction of the Rafale fighter jets happened. And this time, of course, focus is not only the India-France defence dialogue, but also her meetings with the Indian Prime Minister, the External Affairs Minister, the NSA as well. We know that she spoke early in the day, and in her speech she talked about offering more Rafales to India if India agrees to, if India needs these fighter jets. But one thing that has been pointed out by the visiting of French Defence Minister is that the deliveries of the Rafales have been happening despite the COVID crisis, and out of the 36 contracted, 33 have been now delivered. Only 3 Rafales have been left which needs to be delivered, and they will be delivered by April of next year. With video journalist Chandrasekhar, Siddhant Sybil for WION in New Delhi.